Hello fam, welcome back to our channel. In Nigeria today, anything and everything is possible. It's just to give it a try. In other countries, it may be difficult or it may even be near impossible, but in Nigeria, everything is possible. Just have a wide imagination. But before we go into the newspaper and further analysis, we would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. While Ohaneze Ndigbo is thinking of zoning and presidency for Ndigbos come 2023, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Ipob and Masob are of the opinion that it is Biafra or nothing. Well, for the likes of Orji Uzor Kalu, he doesn't believe in zoning and he has his own perception too. And he has, started showing ambitions of practically becoming a president come 2023, of course, if his people want him to rule. Nigerians have dragged and allowed this whole thing to trend on social media. But let's just quickly feel the pulse of Nigerians. But before that, let's just quickly give you overhead of what happened. Nigerians are reacting on social media with displeasure as the Senate Chief Whip Orji Uzor Kalu said he would not hesitate to serve as Nigeria's president if given the opportunity by the electorate. Kalu made a remark in Mina during a private visit to two former leaders of the country, Ibrahim Babangida and Abdulsalami Abubakar. The two-time Abia State governor said there was no zoning in the constitution of the All Progressive Congress (APC), adding that any person in the party can contest for the position of the president. I am still in the Senate and I will seek for a re-election into the Senate. But if our people want me to serve as president, I will not hesitate, he said. You could recall that Kalu was only released from the Kuje Correctional Center in June after spending 5 months in prison. He was convicted in December of laundering 7.1 billion naira, but the conviction was quashed by the Supreme Court on grounds that the trial judge Mohammed Idris did not have jurisdiction to hear the matter since he had been elevated to the Court of Appeal. Some social media handlers have taken to their handle to write what they feel about this matter. One of them here said, I won't hesitate to serve Nigeria if given the opportunity, Orji Uzor Kalu said. Then the young man reacted, says a man that hasn't finished serving his jail term. By the way, his trial for fraud is gradually being swept under the rug. Animal farm. This one here, another person here says, I am from Abia, and I say, God forbid Orji Uzor Kalu becomes president. If you love him so much, let your people give him indigenous to become a citizen in your state. Make him your governor so you suffer what my people suffered for 8 years. You have doctor and a blue tick. Tofiakwa, ihe ọjọọ ka ihere mee gị. Ihe ọjọọ means terrible thing. Ka ihere mee gị, shame on you. Orji Uzor Kalu, wey suppose be inmate now, say he won't hesitate to serve Nigeria in 2023 if given the opportunity. It's the serve that's killing me. He couldn't even serve his own sentence. The Nigerians are seriously getting angry here. I'll take this again. He said Orji Uzor Kalu is supposed to be an inmate, said he won't hesitate to serve Nigeria in 2023 if given the opportunity. It's the self that is killing me. He couldn't even serve his own sentence, that's his jail term. Let's continue. Another person here says, criminals are ruling Nigeria currently. Therefore, Orji Uzor Kalu is not ashamed to make his political ambition public. Another person here says, audacity of folly. The only reason Orji Uzor Kalu isn't doing time is section 396 subsection 7 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act of 2015, a very hefty indictment on the judiciary, the so-called last hope of the common man. I tell you, Nigerians are talking. Let's quickly take other reactions. But let me take like two or three more, then we'll take the other reactions. This one here says, Dear Orji Uzor Kalu, this is your constituency, Ezugwu Aliyi village, Bende, local government area of Abia State. No drinking water. They have just one river with salty taste. This community has no access to clean water in 2020 of this COVID-19 pandemic. Now, wow, this is really serious. This is bad. Oh. And that person here says, Orji Uzor Kalu is dreaming pipe dreams. If he's thinking of running for presidency, one of the most corrupt governors ever, Ndigbo won't support you. You being an Igbo man doesn't mean we have to vote you. This is serious. Another person here is saying, let me surprise you all. The naira that President Orji Uzor Kalu will inherit at 795 naira to $1 in 2023 will be the 1,050 naira to $1 in 2027 when he'll be running for re-election. As long as Nigeria does not produce anything, Nigeria will keep going down the drain. This is a sad truth. God help us in this country, I tell you. But let's take other reactions too, because we all have different opinions. This one here is saying, you all can keep crying, but he will keep building his bridges to contest. Don't cry when he wins after doing his homework well. Below is a turbaned Kalu with President Buhari. He has support of North, and there's nothing we can do about it. If Buhari raises his hands up in 2022 while holding a broom, it's over. Every Nigerian has the fullest right to contest for the highest position in the land. When he's declared winner, those who don't like him should denounce their citizenship and apply to become a citizen of Chad Republic. This is serious. So another person here say, for God forbid bad thing. Say this guy succeed, come become president of Abia State. Not Nigeria, of Abia State. I wonder how international news media will go about this. A convicted criminal. This is serious. So he's a Nigerian. Freedom of choice. That's true though. This one here is saying he's a misfit from the top job. All these criminals are misfits. The person seem to get my attention. The only person who seemed to get my attention for the presidency is Osim Pastor. And I think that should be he's referring to the vice president. Said the only person who has his attention that should go for presidency come to 2023 should be Vice President Yemi Osibajo. Well, if you look at him, he doesn't look bad, if you ask me. But it's too early. He himself has never made announcement that he would like to contest. He's just keeping it in the pipeline. When the time comes, they will all give us their campaign manifesto. Then we'll now know who to vote for. But then, if our vote we count, let's continue. This one here is saying nobody's dragging him. The West are the ones looking for a way to drag him. He shocked them, say somebody is making move from the West. It's from the East. It's no longer when the West control the media. The East will give them hot this time. It's not a matter of West. That's the problem with Nigeria. In fact, that's our problem. Let me just take a quick one on this one. That's our problem in this country. Now, you're not even looking at competence. You're just talking about tribalism. What's my business with tribalism? Nigeria is going down during every second. Look at our dollar to naira. It's going down. Even Ghana city has so much value than Nigerian naira. What are we talking about here? You're still talking about tribalism, square pegs and round holes. And don't you feel ashamed when you're supposed to be a giant of Africa? You're like a chick of Africa. You're not even chick. Iguko. Eaglet self is not even enough. You're a chick of Africa, and you're proud to still call yourself giant. Giant for where? Is it giant for gutter? Let's get real here. Until you keep putting misfit, we keep getting it all wrong. We are a country that is embedded with so much talent, so much great minds, so much intellectuals, but we allow ourselves to be guided and ruled by misfits, making us look making us look like people who don't know where they're going to in life. Simply because what those in the hem of our affair are just doing the wrong. Look at what is happening. Atiku is now looking for a way. That's yes, former vice president of Nigeria, Atiku is looking for a way to see how he can stop the Senate from approving more loans coming from the federal government. Simply because they're just bringing the loans and investing it on Ray. Where in the world is Ray an investment where that will give you so much returns? I'm talking about railway. Railway is just like every other transport. Look for something else. You're not even pushing it in agriculture. You're putting it in as in railway, transportation. How many Nigerians use the railway? You're putting so much in billions. Get real. And we're talking about competence and somebody's still talking about tribalism. We should go beyond this level, guys. Or else, look, you wake up one morning and Nigeria is finished. Who, with this quantity of millions of Nigerians, where are we going to? Which country will accept you? You're feeling the impact in foreign nations. How much more? Let's just repair this country, and the only way out we should throw away bigotry and do the right thing. Always we just either we restructure or everybody finds square roots. Stop this tribalism. That's what has gotten us into this mess thus far. Let's start weigh our thinking cap on and start doing rational thinking here and see how the electorate will take back their mandates. because that's the reason why we're where we are in in this place. Let's get real here. But this one here is saying whether we like it or not, the young man is exercising his right. If you don't like it, come out and contest. Well, that is also true. We can't take that away from him. This one here is saying even Buhari was once a resident. After all, prison na prison. Some die, some no comot, some dey fear sef. That's true sha. But whatever. Kalu stands 200% better than any Yoruba man, that's a fact. And you ask Igbos to make intention known. Just one, no fear. Don't let's forget about tribalism here. He's getting to me. That's why we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on the fact that Nigerians are dragging Orji Uzor Kalu and bringing us some of his constituency pictures of how terrible the constituency is as at present? And some persons are saying, well, it's true, he's a Nigerian, and there's what we call freedom of expression and freedom also to vote and be voted for, which is actually exercising it. What's your take? Don't also forget, if you check our video list, you notice that we already carried a video of how wonderful Abia State is. Let's interact. Don't forget.